Welcome to Wednesday Word of Wisdom. We're going to be talking about resurrection life. Come on back and see what we've got for you. And we're back. David was sharing this devotion that the Lord laid on his heart, and we wanted to share with you. David, what do you got?
All right, I'm just going to read this, and then we can discuss a little bit at the end. It says, "The Spirit, Holy Spirit, who stood at the mouth of a sealed tomb, the Spirit who did not flinch at death, the Spirit who raised Christ, He is living in you and in me. He is not just visiting. He is not just assisting occasionally, but He is living. Many of us were taught effort before indwelling. Many of us were taught to try harder, to do better, to pray more consistently, to manage your reactions. We were handed a big old checklist before we were told about His presence. But the Christian life is not self-improvement with Jesus cheering you on. His resurrection life is at work in you.
Right.
You may not feel powerful. You may feel tired or reactive or unsure, but you are not empty. The Spirit is not an advanced course for spiritually ambitious people. He is oxygen.
Yes.
And the song says, "It is your breath in my lungs." That is what this means. It is the resurrection has already moved inside your ordinary day. You're not fighting for freedom anymore. You're learning to live from freedom. And the question right here says, where are you striving to produce what the Spirit has already promised to provide?
Yes, absolutely. A few Sundays ago, our bishop preached on binding and loosening and how God has already done the finished work on the cross. On the cross, He said, "It is finished." But I think so many times we forget that. And we are bound by things that He has already set us free in. And we need to walk in that finished work. And Bishop challenged us a few weeks ago. He said, start speaking, start declaring that which is loose in our life, right? That we lose freedom, we lose peace, right? And we can walk in that freedom. And I think that is our challenge as believers sometimes, that the world happens, right? The winds and the waves, as we think of that example of Peter walking on water, and we get so caught up in those things that we forget that He's already paid the price, that it's already done. And I think that's where the devil works at us, right? And that he gets us so distracted on those things that we forget we're already free. We are all ready to walk in that promise, and we're so afraid to do it.
Yeah, and as I was saying, the Spirit lives within us. We don't have to be in a whole group of people. We don't have to be singing for Him to be there. He says He lives within inside of us.
Right.
So when we hear the devil, Satan and Jesus cannot cohabit in the same place. The Spirit is living inside us. The devil's over here distracting us.
Yes.
So if he can get our attention over here, who's louder? We need to quiet our minds down enough to hear what's already here within us, because He walks with us step by step, day by day. We need to lean into that, listen for His voice. And that voice over here that's normally loud and, come over here, come do this, come do this. We need to speak, "Satan, away from me," and listen for the Spirit. James, it talks in the Message Bible, it says, say a quiet yes to Jesus, and He'll be there in no time. And it says, yell a loud no to Satan, and he's going to get away from you. So that's what we need to do, is our quiet yes. Jesus, I'm listening. Speak to me through me right now.
Absolutely. The verse you're alluding to, submit yourself then to God, resist the devil, and he will flee. So yes, that is our prayer, that you will resist the devil and he will flee, and that you walk in the power and the presence that God has already paid for on the cross through his son, Jesus Christ. Until next time, God bless you and goodbye.